back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you how to prepare step by step a tamal. And of course, I'm going to share with you my style of the King Taco chicken tamal. I hope that you like it and you enjoy it at home. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients. Of course, this is my version of the chicken and green salsa for the tamal of King Taco. I have here the masa already pre-made, and I made it here for you step by step on my channel. You will find it there. The husks for the tamales, and of course, what you really need to make these delicious, soft, delicious tamales. You need a steamer, just like this. I want you to enjoy what I enjoy here at home. The holidays are here, and let's surprise our families. Let's show them that we know how to make these delicious homemade tamales. So let's get started.
I want to start with the husk. When you buy the corn husks, they are very dry. They give them to you very dry in a bag, and they come still with a little bit of the corn, the little hair of the corn, and they're kind of rough. Well, now what we are going to do, we are going to rinse one by one and take those little hairs off of the corn. We're going to leave it here for at least 20 minutes in soaking water. The water needs to be nice and warm. After 30 minutes, you are going to come back and take all the water out, and that's when you could see that they are very flexible, and you could see that one side is very soft and the other is very hard. And I want to share with you these little liners of paper. This is what I use for my tamales. This is just to ensure that nothing comes out of the corn husk. I have here the mixture of the chicken with the green salsa, and I have here my homemade masa. And let me tell you a secret from my family. When do you know when the masa is ready to make your tamales? When you get little lumps of masa and you put it in water and it doesn't sink to the bottom, that means that your masa is ready to be used. If it goes to the bottom, you need to mix it a little longer. Okay, now we're gonna see which side is really soft, and on the side that is very smooth, we're gonna add our masa. And here I want to show you step by step how I prepare them here at home. Once you add enough of the stuffing, then you're gonna just wrap it in, put it in this paper, and then wrap it like a little gift. That's how I like to wrap it, so nothing comes out while it's cooking. Look at this. And the bottom portion, we're gonna leave it on the bottom. I'm gonna do a couple more so that you could see, and you could see how you add it. Just make sure that you add 1 big spoon of the masa in every single one. You don't want some to be larger, some to be smaller. You want all of them to be almost the same size so that they all cook at the same time. Look at this. You're gonna wrap it like this, flip the bottom, and then do your little envelope with the paper and try to make it nice and tight so nothing comes out. And this part, I'm gonna leave it towards the bottom, because towards the end, I'm going to show you what I do. With this mixture, you're going to get about 30 tamales. It all depends how thick you make them or how thin. For me, I make them just medium size, and I get usually 30 tamales out of this mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue wrapping just like this, with this portion on the bottom. Don't forget which side is the side where it's open. This is the last one, and I want you to put attention on which side is the top portion of that tamal. I'm adding the rest of the chicken here, and now I'm ready to wrap it. And look at this. Look at the side that was open. We're gonna go ahead and just put it on the side, and I am completely done. And now I want to show you what I do with the rest of the tamales that I do not cook. The ones that I don't cook, I put them in this plastic Ziploc, and I put them in there with the opening facing up, just like this. Look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding all of them in here. I want to show you because you could freeze them and they will last in the freezer for about 4 to 5 months really nicely, just like this. This is how I organize them, and I just leave them standing up in the freezer, and I can enjoy them whenever I feel like eating tamales. I have my steamer here. I'm getting this part out, and I want to show you that inside you have a little line, and that's where you're gonna fill it with water. You're gonna just go ahead, fill it with water, put that back in, and you know something? Once you're cooking your tamales, don't be opening the lid to check the tamales. Leave the tamales in there for 60 minutes without uncovering them. This is another part I want to show you, how I put them inside of the pan. Every single one is standing up from the opening. Look at this. The first one that I laid down, that's the one that is completely flat. But right now, I'm going to show you that even that one, it's going to be upwards, just like this. I'm going to continue adding the rest. But you know something is very important to leave this space in the center. That's important because everything is going to cook at the same time. I like to put just any kind of bag on top of them, and then I'm adding a kitchen towel and just covering them because we want the steam to stay inside of the tamal. That's why I said once you do this part, you don't have to open it at all until 60 minutes are done. After the 60 minutes, right now I'm going to let it cook for 60 minutes, and I'm not going to open the lid at all. 60 minutes have passed, and now I am ready to open and get the tamales out. Let me get 3 out so that you could see how easily you are going to get the tamal out of the husk. When you open your tamal and the masa sticks on the corn husk, that means that you still need to cook them a little more. But once you open them just like this and you could flip it around and the masa doesn't stick, that means your tamal is completely well cooked. I want to show you this one, how tender, how soft, and how spongy it is. This is just delicious. My home smells amazing. When you prepare the masa at home, your tamales come out perfect. Now I am ready for the presentation. I can't wait to taste them. See you in a bit.
Tamales, chicken tamales and green king taco salsa. You know, some tamal came off of the husk very easily. And of course, I added some coconut atole that you already have on my channel. You know, this is the part I really love and enjoy, so I'm going to stop talking and I want to enjoy this delicious tamal. I wish you were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. The masa is really nice and soft. I added some sour cream and of course extra salsa because you know I really love salsa. But you know something? It really came out delicious. I hope you can make them at home. They came out amazing. And of course with the coco atole, perfection. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious chicken green salsa tamal that I know that your family is going to love. The holidays are right around the corner. Let's enjoy these delicious tamales with a coconut atole. See you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.